Hey guys, welcome to Rosie's Dessert Spot. In this episode I'll be teaching you how to make alcohol infused chocolate coated strawberries. I'm going to melt some white chocolate in the microwave. It took 50 seconds in the microwave and then I mixed it around and put it in for another 40 seconds. Divide your white chocolate into two separate bowls. I'm going to add a lot more chocolate into one bowl and that'll be our white chocolate. In our other bowl that has a little bit less chocolate, I'm going to add some oil candy colour, which is just this thing, and it helps your chocolate not to seize when you're adding gel food colour. Okay. I'll mix that in. You could always just use dark chocolate, but I don't know. I feel like if it's going to be a bride and groom strawberry, it needs to be black, or at least grey. I'm going to add in another drop, so I want about 5 drops of that, and another 1 drop of my gel colour. I'd like my chocolate to have a bit more of a fluid consistency, so I'm just sawing away here at some Copha. I'm going to melt that and add that into the chocolate as well. So I'm going to add a little bit of it at a time, and I've just melted that in the microwave. Because you want it to drip off your strawberries, you don't want to have these awkward looking chunks of chocolate sort of bulging off the sides, which is why I'm trying to get as fluid as I can. And that's perfect, that's what I wanted. I'm going to take my strawberries and hold them from the leaves, and I'm going to dunk it into my white chocolate and rotate. I want to cover as much of the area as possible, and then tap off all the excess. Once that's done, put it onto a tray lined with baking paper and let it dry. And you'll do this with all of your strawberries. And allow those to dry completely before we dunk them into the black chocolate. To create the tuxedo, I'm taking my strawberry from the stem, and with the bottom side facing down, I'm going to dunk my strawberry into the chocolate. And rotate on either side. Take off any excess chocolate. And lay it back on the parchment paper with that side still down again, so it's made a bit of a flat surface for us to stick it back on the paper. Rotate to one side and the other side. I'm going to make a disposable piping bag. So taking one corner, lining it up with the top of the other end. I'm going to take a scissors and cut off the excess here so we have a perfect square. And then using that line in the middle as a guide, I'm going to cut right across so we have 2 equal triangles. Then taking a triangle piece, I'm going to have the flat side facing me, the point facing outwards. I'm going to take one of the corners, bring it to the top corner, meet it up, and just twist it so we have a cone. And I'm going to take the other corner and do the same thing, going around the back, linking up all those points, like so. And then just maneuver it so you have nothing on the inside, you don't have any holes. If I were to make it loose, you could see there's a hole right through there, where my finger is. But as you maneuver it, you can make it nice and tight, like so. And fold it again, and if you like, fold it one more time. Beautiful. I'm going to pour the remainder of my white chocolate into my cone and fold it over, fold in the corners and fold it again. You want it to be nice and tight. And then snip off the end. I'm not going to make a very thick line, just want it very thin and dainty, so I won't take off too much. Still not. Have some tiny white beads at the ready. White chocolate in our nozzle. Going to create just a little neckline. You can bring it over to where your beads are and just drop them on top. And repeat the process for all of your strawberry brides. In my opinion, the easiest way to put on the tuxedo bow and all the buttons is using an edible marker. So this is Americolour Gourmet Writer. You could use chocolate in one of those disposable piping bags, but you just can't be guaranteed, so I'll go a safe way and draw it on. So make one triangle, connect it, and then draw on all your little buttons. And if it starts to fade, that's okay, just keep going over them. How much easier is that, hey? And so much neater than chocolate. Very last step now is to prepare our little alcohol tubes. I've got a dripper, which is a 3ml dripper, just bought it on eBay, pack up 100. And I'm just cutting off the majority of it, leaving a little bit to stick into the strawberry. Pour your alcohol into a little container, and I'm also going to add some orange juice because I think it goes really well. One with alcohol and two with the strawberries. And to fill up your little drippers, I take one that I haven't cut yet, and then I just fill it in right up to the neck. Probably too much. About the right stop. A quick tip before you put it into the strawberry is to squeeze all that air out. Otherwise, if you put it in without squeezing it, you'll have it's going to start popping out because the air is going to press it out. So squeeze it first, go in the side, and just like that. And that's how it's done. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I will see you really soon.